Everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Mandy, trainer of Property Guru. So today, welcome to this Partner Welcoming webinar series, whereby we host this series to welcome all our new partners for you all to understand Property Guru and how to best utilize all Property Guru features. So today, we are going to talk about how to kickstart the whole journey as well. From Property Guru, all kind of features that we have in AgentNet. Now we will show you how to actually best maneuver all the features inside your AgentNet. So today's agendas include first, to ensure your profile is complete and also up to date, and of course being attractive and credible to consumer as well. Second, create high quality listings, of course 100% listing quality score for you. And also manage your listing and maximize the exposure. So after you post a listing, of course, that's not all. You need to manage them and make sure that it appears in front of property seekers. And also stay in the first page of search result. And gain listings, probably you want to connect with owner and buyer through Ask Guru and also wanted leads. Alright, so if you have any questions, please feel free to type in the text in the text box. I will answer all your questions. Alright? Okay, so you can ask when you have time, you think of any question, you can ask anytime, or after every section, I will ask you all for there will be a short Q&A session also, and also at the end of the whole session, there will be a Q&A session. So just feel free to ask me any questions, alright? And then a recorded version of this one will be also sent to you one day after this webinar. So in future, if you want to look back on where is the replay video and refresh, as a refresher for yourself, right? I will show you where to look for them later on also. Or you can just anytime contact our customer service. So before I start, I would like to talk about digital trend in Malaysia. So HSBC Bank actually did this global survey recently to see how many percent of the home buyer will actually research online compared to traditional media and so on. So of course, as you can see, the red color bar here, 81% of Malaysian actually research online for properties, so which is very on par with many other countries. So most of the home buyers are already online. So congratulations. So now it's one step forward for you to be with Property Guru and then to move your business forward. All right. So before I start, let me introduce myself. Let me introduce a bit about Property Guru. So this is our vision to be the trusted advisor to every person seeking property. So of course, we want to make them, to allow them to have, confident property decision through relevant content, actionable insights, and also world-class service. So this is our promise to your and also property seekers as well. Okay, so Property Guru origin from Singapore. So this year is our 11th year in the market, which is very rare for a tech company. We are kind of like a unicorn. And then we are very thankful for all of your support. And then, so we also went, 6-7 years ago, we also ventured into now Malaysia. And then Indonesia, we call it ourselves Rumah.com. And then in Thailand as well, didiproperty.com. And also, we are also ventured into Vietnam and call ourselves betdongsan.com Viet. Alright, so with this Southeast Asia group, we under one roof that we actually garnered anytime we showed 2 million of housing options to property seekers and also 4 million of mobile app downloads, and as well as 25 million of property seekers visit us on monthly basis, let alone Malaysia itself, we have 2.5 million of property seekers look for property in Property Guru on a monthly basis. 2.5 million is a huge number, and we definitely a good traffic for you also. Okay, so as you can see, we are very we provide the best value, whereby it makes it easier for you to list your property in here as low as 1 ringgit, 150 cost per day. And also, when we compare on the number of leads that we provide to agent, our leads actually increased 23% on a year-on-year basis. So, which is with a clear market leadership, we are really delivering a good result. Okay. So, of course, we care for your success. So that's why we are hosting all these to make sure you all learn to how to use the AgentNet and so on. All right. So probably you would like to say hi to me so I know that you are there. Okay, don't be so shy because I'm literally talking to 4 walls here. So sometimes I just need you to ask more questions. Let me know that you are listening and so on. All right. Okay. So now let's go through some live demo then to kickstart your journey and so on. So first of all, we want to talk about your profile. Okay, so of course, first log into propertyguru.com.my, which, okay, I already have all these quick links here. So that's why I encourage you all to just bookmark all our websites. For example, the homepage for property seekers and also AgentNet. So of course, after you log in and everything, you will log into AgentNet, which is in this interface. Alright, so a good news is actually we are changing our homepage design very soon. So probably next month you will be able to see a different design from here already. But nonetheless, you can still see your accounts. The menu bar will not be changed, so everything will still be the same here. Okay, just click on my account or simply from here, click on edit account and so on. Okay. So under my account, you will be able to see all these things. So of course, I won't really get so long-winded to explain about all the old password, new password. What is important here is go to the second tab called Public Profile. Okay. So under Public Profile, this is where you want to put in important information about yourself. Okay. So now you can see every time when we look for property seekers, look for property, they will just go in to look for listings and so on. Let me simply pull up a listing for you to have a look. So for example, this listing, the basic information we have here will be here. Okay, so it will include your profile picture, your name, your agency. If you have a red number, it will display here as well, and also your phone number here. So these are the very basic profile picture. Okay, then you can see your agency is here, your red number. Once you have it, quickly put it in and put in your job title. Then it's very important for you to put up a good profile picture. Okay, why? So of course, this is the first impression that you want to give to customer. So at least customer can know that who are they going to meet during viewing. And this is super important. So I have some example, like sometimes we do see weird profile pictures here. So as you can see from here, like I would definitely encourage you to put a good shot, which means your head only. So sometimes when we put a full body studio picture, and the system will automatically crop the middle part. So I encourage you to adjust and then crop, to show your face in a clear way. Then only you put into Property Guru. Okay, and also do not put group shot whereby you show you want to showcase your partner or your colleagues, your agency group, and so on. This is very not appropriate because we want to see who am I dealing with. We are not dealing with a whole group of people, right? And then face consists of more than 60% of the photo. As you can see from this example alone, it probably consists only 20%. So make sure you have a very clear face photo, okay? And also dress professionally because property is a professional investment. It's not like going to market or so on. So we need to know, am I dealing with a professional, licensed person? And so on. So that's why this is super important. Hold on, let me just close this window. Okay. And last but not least, show only recent photo. I cannot stress this enough. Reason being, I saw agents pull out a profile picture which is like probably taken more than 10 years ago in the studio. So I know it's a very professional looking, but it's not represent the best you for now. So that's why, just show a recent photo, a nice clear one. All right. And then, okay. Just a second. It probably kind of, okay. So your profile, agent profile. Okay. So for example, if I want to know, let's say I'm a property seeker. I come into here and then I want to look for. Oh, cannot see the screen. Okay. Hold on. All right. So let me do a little bit of more testing here. Let me check if you can see the screen. All right. Okay. Hello, Mujib. Thank you so much for reminding me. Okay. So, yes, I probably will not, I hope that you all hear what I say just now, but then these are all the examples that we shouldn't do the same thing also. So again, pick a headshot, not a full body one, no group shot. Face consists more than 60% of the photo, and also dress professionally. Last but not least, show only recent photos. All right. So I hope that you all get the point. Let me move on to the next one. So that's for your photo only. But how about your self-description? Okay. So now let's go back to your listings. Okay. So from your listing, so let's say when property seekers come back to here and then they see, this is not bad. Okay, so let's say this is not bad, and then okay. So this is a good listing. Then if I want to know more, who am I dealing with? Is this agent professional agent or not? Then I will actually scroll over. I want to learn about this Jeff more. When I click any part here, I will be able to see Jeff's profile here, like self-introduction and so on. So this is a very simple profile. And then when we scroll down, we can see specialties, services, focus area, and all his listing. Wow, this agent has 900 over listings. Okay, so probably it gives me an impression of he is very active in the market. Okay, so all his listing is all displayed here. So not only that, if I want to look for Jeff's profile, not only from the listing itself, he can also search from the home page, the menu bar. There's one called Find Agent. Click on it. And then if I want to search the same person, I can actually serve like this. So I can see Jeff Yap again, and it will lead to the same page. Okay? Leading to the same page. Alright, so how can you write this in a better way? What are the things that you should write inside your agent profile? So agent profile includes let me show you from here. It includes, for example, like your self-introduction. Of course, it can include all your background, even your education background, or how many years have you been in this real estate industry. And then what is your focus on services that you can provide and so on. Okay, and then you can also talk about your focus area, branding proposition, and sometimes your success story. And one thing I didn't put in here is your testimonials. I find testimonials is very, very important, whereby you want to, we call it like social proof. There are a lot of times that if some other people say that this person provide good service, I will believe it more. So it increases your credibility. So if you can, after this webinar, probably you want to like ask some of your happy customer to give you 1-2 lines of testimonials provided with their name. Then you can put all these testimonials into this self-introduction, this agent profile to increase your credibility. And then if you have any success story, for example, you manage to sell how many properties within certain time frame, it's actually considered as a very successful story within the industry, then you can put it in also. But if you are very new in the industry, don't have any happy customer, okay, which I don't think so, okay, or you don't have any success story, probably you can start to use some unique branding proposition based on your background and your own unique skill. So for example, if you are very familiar with that area, you can talk about you grow up in the area and then how you are well connected with a lot of buyer and also owner in this area and so on. There are so many things that you can talk about inside this agent profile itself to actually create to attract customers. Okay, so sometimes you might be like, anyone actually looking at this agent profile? Yes, I do have a testimonial. Okay, because sometimes there was one time. Okay, there was one time actually, the agent go to my profile, MUNYEE, go to my profile and then copy mine as a reference, So let me demo to you. Okay, so today if you come into find agent and then look for my name, okay, you can actually take this as a reference, but I will still encourage you all to make it your own thing of course. So there was one time the agent just simply copy this one and then make some edit, and then on the spot he actually copy and put inside his AgentNet in the brief summary here. This is find agent profile. Okay, so once you put it in, and then when I'm still presenting, it was an in-person training, so we have a class as that. So he was doing that. A few minutes later, when I'm still presenting, he actually got a call from a potential customer, and then the owner asking him, are you focusing on area Damansara? Do you have any property there? And to my surprise, actually that's the thing that he edited in this. So for example here, blah 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 all this, he just put in like Damansara, blah blah all this. And then the customers was asking about this, and then he has 0 listing in Property Guru. He's very new to Property Guru, and the only thing that he did was just put in the agent profile. And then so he was so lucky that after a few weeks he was in touch with me and said, I got a deal from that call. So sometimes you do not know where the customer will come from, but always ready with full information, then maybe that will be your lucky day. Okay, so this is a tool called Agent Profile, which is applicable for anyone who has specialist or professional account with us. Okay, so for now, beginner package, temporarily do not have that profile, but if you probably is something for you to consider when you want to upgrade in future. All right. Okay, so that is your agent profile here. Okay, everything good, then just save changes. All right. So any question about your profile? Any question, you can just send to us, right? Okay. So if there's no question, I would like to go into your listing. Okay. So listing is always the most important part here. This is your, of course, your whole business rely on property. Property need to be promoted, and it's always a funnel because we need to know once we have a lot of people that know that you are selling the property, then they go into your listing. When they go into your listing and then they put in their contact information, if they're interested, then you have a chance to bring them for viewing, and then ultimately close the sales. So that's why it's always it's always a marketing funnel. At the bottom is closing sales. In front, there's always the awareness, whereby you need to let a lot of people know that you are selling property. And provided that the property must be good. So sometimes we do see a lot of good property. It doesn't being translated into a good property listing. So that's where the problem are. And don't worry, I do have another webinar called 5 Ways to Create Eye-Catching Listings. It's already in our knowledge library. We call it Help Center. So I will show you where to get that later. So today, I'm going to bring you through a simpler way to how to create a good listing. Okay? So, of course, you can straight away just create a new one. Okay, so let's say now I would like to just put in a condo name. Okay, so good thing about us is always remember when you put in a building name, no matter it's commercial or residential, always make sure that you click on the auto suggestion like this. Then you can proceed. Okay, so that's the tricky part whereby when you have a landed property. Okay, so landed property a little bit tricky. So let's say it's landed property. Let's say Taman Desa. Okay, so all you need to do is actually click on add new property for all landed property. Okay, click new property and then put in a postcode. Okay, put in a postcode, but postcode is not compulsory. So it is fine that if you want to just leave it blank, it's fine. Okay, put in more information like this. And the most important point here is you must put in a accurate state, district. So let's say this one is at Taman Desa. Let's say it's at Bukit Road, like this. Okay, this is super important, and because recently we actually redefine our areas and so on. So last time, most of our area are actually very big. So now we further redefine it. We call it the bigger area. We call it district, and then from the district itself, we actually drew out a lot of lines to make it a more refined area. So when property seekers come and look for it, they can actually see within Taman Desa itself, we have Oakland Road, we have Taman Bukit Desa, we have Taman Danang Desa. Okay, so I hope you get the idea on we actually refine. And so it's super important that your property is in the accurate area. All right, then you can put in a name for it and then put in street name if you want. If you don't want, you can still mark location on map, and then you can from here you can just drag the pin to the nearby area. So this pin will display as a Google map inside your listing. It helps the property seekers to see, oh, what is nearby, any supermarket, any mall nearby, and so on. Okay. Put in other information that are important to property seekers, then you can click next. But for the purpose of illustration, I will just put in a condo for easy illustration, okay? Okay. The next stage is where you input all the details. So for here, I will just put in this and then put in all necessary information. Okay. All right, and then description. So description. So we understand that a lot of times you like to just copy and paste the description and so on. Okay, so which is not advisable because it doesn't sometimes you don't know what you copy and it doesn't really fully represent that property that you need. So you need to put a little bit of hard work, do some homework, and write a proper one to be able to attract customers. Because when property seekers, when I look for properties and so on, I will just scan. So when I do all the scanning and so on, then your listing, aside from the photo itself, your listing description must be able to attract me. Because if I put two very similar listings together, side by side, when I compare, I will actually go for the one who put in description rather than another one that just put in call me for viewing. So as a basic psychology, we want to show that we are professional, we are willing to put in more information for you. Okay, so how do you write a good description? So normally we write in a good sequence. Like for example, you put in what is inside, what is the unique condition first. Okay, so unique condition includes what's the renovation, what is the condition, what is the furnishing, fitting, view direction, and so on. That is about the unique. And then you want to talk about the building. If it's a building, of course, it has a lot of common areas. So for example, the gym, the pool, the hall, all these building facilities. Okay. Then after the building, you want to talk about the nearby. Okay. So the nearby will include like nearby amenities includes like supermarket, mall, school. I think school is very important because a lot of people want to live nearby school. All the makan areas and so on. So that's about the nearby amenities. And last but not least, transportation. What is the accessibility to the town? What is the future route widening, future development of the area? How many minutes? What's the distance to MRT, LRT, or the public transport and so on? So these are super important. So we cannot assume that everyone understands the area. So it is best that you just put it in here. Transportation as last. Okay, so I will encourage you to give in about probably 80 to 150 words. Okay, so that's for your description. And everything you write in here actually do have an effect on your search. Okay, so for example, if let's say I'm here at Property Guru, and then if let's say you want to like search, okay, just for fun, If I search curry here, do you think there will be any property that come up? Okay, so actually there are still property that related to curry. Why is it so? Okay. Then you see that there's a lot of there's a and that curry house nearby, and then which is inside this description. So which means that everything inside your description, they are actually searchable. So of course, people will not be so extreme to look for curry, but a lot of people, they might want to stay nearby school or even some supermarket and so on. So that's why this is quite a good listing description here, whereby you put in all about the unit first, and then the amenities nearby and accessibility, the transportation and so on. This is a good example for you. Okay, so again, description is important. Okay. Then when I go down further, go to the next step, then whereby you put in photos and so on. Okay. So photos, very easy. You just need to add in few photos like this. Search for your own photos. So for example, here we talk about, okay, so I want to upload all at one go. I just highlight all, click open. Okay. Then from here, you can actually, of course, okay, so a very good example here, when you see things that you don't want to make it as cover image, always beware that the cover image should be the one that is most represent your property. So for example, now I just want to switch. I can just click and drag it to reorder the sequence. Okay. And by default, the first image will become your cover image. Right? If you think that like this one is in the wrong photo orientation, you can just click on this one as a rotate button. Okay. So by default, if we have library photo for this condo, all photos will be displayed automatically included inside your listing and being displayed after all your own photos. So like for example, if you don't want this to display, you can just click on it and untick them to customize the selection. Alright, if everything is okay, you can click next. But I will still encourage you to put in some video. Okay, so the next tab here is video. So for video, okay, so you will see two types of, for me I normally see two types of video making. So sometimes you will see video as in like they use their phone and then they walk in the property. So we call it walkthrough video. Then you can show here, show the living room, show the kitchen and so on. And then, but when you are using this walkthrough style, I would encourage you to think and plan where to walk before you're making the real shoot. Why? Because I have once seen a video whereby the agent actually start shooting in a very dark corridor before he walked into the house. So imagine that with shaky hands and dark corridor. It actually looked like a horror movie more than a property showcase. Okay, so that's why be careful if you're using this walkthrough video. Plan first, okay? Or sometimes you can actually use another type whereby you use, like for example, it's a very slow motion thing. Then you just from the left to right, modern design, spacious living room, and then you use your phone to go to like kitchen, fully functional the kitchen, and then you go to the balcony and say panorama city view. With that, you actually use video editing tool to stitch all the mini videos together, put in subtitle, put in music, and then you can just put it in as a video to showcase your property. All right. So here's some tips that I normally share with agents for you. So once you have the video already, you can directly put it inside here. But because sometimes the video file will be like very huge, so if it's more than 10 MB, I would encourage you all to actually put everything inside YouTube and then embed the video from YouTube itself. So which is another good way. Once you go into YouTube, then locate the video. So if let's say your video, you want to upload a video, just click on this button to upload a video. Okay. If you don't have any video, today you just want to put in a developer video to further attract customer with, you can, okay, let's say this is the video that you want to put. Okay, so here's the step. Just click on share button, share, click on embed, then there's a code here. So copy this embed code and then come back to your listing creation page and paste the code here. When you click on embed, the video will be here. Okay. It's a very simple step. In case in the future you forget how to put in a video into your listing, you can just click on how to embed video, and we do have a quick guide here. Alright, so if you don't have anything, you can just click on next. If you have a virtual tour, it works the same as well. You can also directly upload or put it into YouTube and then share, embed from YouTube itself. Okay, then click on next. Okay, so well done. You have created 100% good listing quality score listing. Okay, so what is this percentage about? So listing quality score actually means that how complete is your listing. So sometimes, of course, we do a lot of survey to the property seekers, to consumers, and then they show us that it's very important to have this, to have the price, to have the good location, to have nice photo, to have number of rooms and so on. So we take all this information, put it as a quality score. So to ensure all agents follow these guidelines to put in all information that property seekers need. Alright, so I hope you all get the idea. Sometimes if let's say your listing doesn't achieve 100%, if let's say it's only like 60%, 80%, then you will notice that there will be small boxes here as a reminder to ask you put in more information. Okay, so if let's say we still need more photos, we will ask you for photos. If you still need description, we will ask you for that. Alright? If everything is okay, then you can just preview your listing to see whether all the photos are in place or not. Okay. Yeah, all the photos are in place or not. Okay, if you have any video, it will be displayed behind like this, and then information if it's correct. Okay, so this is how consumer will see it. Property seekers are able to see all the facilities, also project information, price insight, which is a very good thing that we can see the last transaction price, we can see the price trend, okay, capital gain, rental yield, and mortgage eligibility. So with all this information, not only you can actually have this show to your owner to see, okay, what is the right pricing trend, and you can show to buyer, what is the, if you're investing in this one, what is your capital gain over the years, and also rental yield. So all this information, Property Guru already providing to you. We engage third party to have all this information for you. Okay. So we also link to Google Map, whereby they can see the nearby everything here. Okay, nearby amenities, MRTs, schools, and so on. Then they can decide whether they are interested in this property or not. Click on it, and then it will send the message to you. Okay? If everything is okay, just click publish the listing, and ad credit will be deducted. 1 ad credit. Right? Just click OK, done. Okay. So from here, you can straight away manage all your listing. We have active listing here, draft, past, or even featured listing. So you can share your listing to Facebook if you want. Share your listing to Facebook, and then edit your listing anytime with no cost involved. No ad credit will be deducted. Repost your listing, which is super important, because even though sometimes the expiry date is like 2 months later, sometimes agent just like, oh, okay, probably upon when it's almost expiring, then probably I will just repost it. Okay, this is definitely a wrong mindset. Okay, why do we need to repost? Because this is a very competitive industry. We all understand that. And then a lot of people are selling similar listing like you. And then you need to make sure that your listing actually appear in the first few pages. Why? First, the first page itself already capturing most of the traffic. Okay? And second reason is when you put it like, oh, probably like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, then only 2 weeks, 3 weeks, when property seekers discover that listing, what is their mindset when they see it's already listed like 3 weeks ago? They will feel that, oh, this probably is sold or rented out already. So they will have the mindset and then compare another one just listed 5 minutes ago. They'll feel like, wow, this is very fresh. It's a fresh listing that probably is a new listing and so on. Okay, so this always put yourself as a property seekers, put in their shoes to see that if you're property seekers, would you like to see a fresh listing? Okay, of course, everyone loves to. Just repost, make your listing into the first page of that area, and also within that properties building itself. Okay, because every time when we look for all the North Shore Gardens properties, right? So for example, okay, so North Shore Garden is actually at Desa Park City. Okay, so if I look for Desa Park City, then you will see my listing is here 2 minutes ago. And then everyone else is also following the different timeline. The latest one will always be on top. Get the idea? Okay, how to zoom in a speaker screen? Okay, I don't think it can be zoomed in. Thank you very much for wanting to see me more clear. Okay, I just try to talk louder. Okay, so you can see me better. Okay, but the more important thing is the screen itself. So as long as I hope that you can see in a clear. But is it clearer now? Okay. Okay. Alright. So from here, not only you can repost. If let's say you want to schedule a certain timing for different properties. So for example, you want to, let's say these 2 listings, you want to schedule repost together. So of course, you can just repost them by scheduling the same timing. So for example, I just create a schedule repost here. And then I add another listing, which is this KL Gateway. Okay, so 2 listings will repost together. So this is an automatic repost timetable for you. You can put in any timing that you want. Let's say like Wednesday. Okay, just for information, our traffic for Property Guru weekday has the higher traffic compared to weekend. So we think that probably a lot of people want to, look at listing and then schedule a viewing appointment during weekend. Okay. So for example, let's just put like Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I want to put it repost at 5 p.m. So this is my timing and I create. And then you can set the start and end date at the same time also. And then it will show you the forecast ad credit needed. It will not deduct on the spot, but it was based on the real schedule timing. Okay, then I can just create the campaign and you can come back and edit anytime you want. All right. So when we go back to our listing, you can see there is a repost active here. Okay. So for featured meaning to say when, okay, so for example, if I look for KLCC, okay, so sometimes when you do a search, you will see, why there is a featured label here, and then after that, there will be specialist label here. Okay, so if you attend another webinar called Build Brand with Property Guru, all these features are actually a premium feature for you to further build a brand for yourself. Okay. But here, just a simple explanation. So you can see featured maximum 4 listing. We will have this feature listing display on top of the search result. We only limit to 4 listing per area per property type. Of course, for sale for rent is different list also. So based on that criteria, we allow 4 listings to be on top. So no matter how they search, it will be on top. Okay. And then, so another type, this is called featured listing. It's based on weekly. So every time it will start from the Thursday until next Wednesday midnight, 7 full days in a week. Okay. And then we have something called area specialist also, whereby your profile will be displayed here permanently which means no matter how consumer, like how many page they go to, even the last page of the result, your profile will be also displayed here. And the latest listing, like for example, Alvin Lai Si Chat Yan here, you can see their listing, Alvin Lai Si Chat, will be displayed after the featured listing. One of their latest listing in that KLCC area will be displayed here. Okay, so from here you can see that this is a good branding opportunity for you as an area specialist, because a lot of owner or buyer, they don't want to search so many. They will straight away just call this area specialist. They seem to be the expert of that area. Okay, so this is a monthly thing. If you're interested to know more about weekly feature listing or area specialist, you may contact your account manager or even our customer service. We can explain to you more, because all these two are actually limited inventory, because weekly feature listing we limit to 4, area specialist we limit to only 5. So if you want to know more, you can contact them also. All right. So let's come back to our AgentNet here. If this listing is already sold or rented out, you can just click on it and then just unlist them. And then it will go to past listing. All right. Okay, so yes, MK, don't worry. Tomorrow you will receive an email regarding to the replay, so you can still watch it later. Okay. And then my messages. Okay. Every time when you receive a message from the consumer, the property seekers, to click I'm interested, you will receive SMS, email, inbox here under my messages, inbox, and also from your mobile AgentNet, the mobile app. Okay, so if you haven't downloaded the mobile app, do download now. It will actually improve your efficiency in create listing or manage your messages and so on in the mobile app. Okay, so I do encourage you all to download the mobile app. Okay, and then Agent Web. Okay, so Agent Web is a personal website for all of you. Okay, so personal website that look like this. Let me show you. Okay, this is your personal website, whereby it's fully customizable. That means you can put in hyperlink like this. You can put in pictures and also videos inside your listing. Inside your personal website, which is also a very good branding tool for you. And all of your listing will be automatically displayed in the second tab here, like this. Okay. A good branding tool, and it's totally free for you. For all packages, no matter what package you are taking with Property Guru, once you are a member with us, you do have a free website. Okay, and how to customize the whole thing and so on. Okay, you can just ask your account manager or come to here, the live chat box here. You can ask customer service by creating a new conversation, or you can just type in Agent Web. Find answer quickly, and it will link to all articles that regarding to Agent Web. From here, we have how to insert hyperlink, how to insert images and videos. Okay, so for example, if you click on it, you can straight away get the step-by-step guide from here. Okay, so that's about Agent Web, the website for you. And last two things that I want to talk about will be Ask Guru and also Wanted Leads. So sometimes, if let's say you are very new to the industry, if this Ask Guru will be a good way for you to gain more knowledge and also connect with buyer or seller. Okay. So for example, you can filter by different question category. Treat it like a forum. Okay, people ask questions, then you can answer their questions and so on. So anything about, sometimes it's about condo, sometimes it's about financing, even renovation or legal advice and so on. A lot of people will just ask all these questions. Okay, you can also filter by different location as well. So for example, this one is from Penang. I have a 2-room unit in Woodsbury Street, Butterwood for sale or rent. I want to sell my condo at Puchong. How to advertise? Okay, and then I have a condo at Kuching Lama. Agent welcome to contact me. All these, as you can see, these are all potential customer for you. It can be an owner that want to lease their property. It can be a buyer who are looking for property and so on. So do come here and answer some questions then. And the good thing about here is also because everything is public, which means the public can actually see all the question and answer through Ask Guru itself. Everything will be displayed here. Agent becomes successful because he is very active in all these places, in Ask Guru and so on. So if you are very active here, you will actually be featured as a top guru as well. Alright, so that is for Ask Guru. Okay. And then last but not least, we have Wanted Leads. So Wanted Leads is actually more popular as a call broke tool, but you can also connect with a potential owner and buyer here. The good thing about here is because a lot of times, okay, when you click on it, you straight away can see the person name and also description, and all the contact information is very direct. So if you have matching property or matching client, you can just contact them directly here. Okay. After you do everything, of course, you want to learn about how many people actually, see my listing, how much traffic do I gain from my listing. Under home page here, you will see there's a statistic column here. Click on it, then you can see how many traffic you'll gain for each of your listings, as overall, as last 7 days, and how many messages you get. Okay, so if you have any questions, please feel free to just come in here to live chat to ask for new conversation or ask question quick, get the answer quickly back to our help center. So for example, let's say this one you want to talk about listing this state. Search for it, search for all the answers, everything will be here. Okay, then you can see more result. It will go to our help center. Okay, so welcome all. Welcome any questions. Okay, if you have any question, please feel free to put in the text box. I can answer immediately now. All right, thank you. So if there's no question, thank you very much. So I'll see you again. Bye-bye.